Okay, so I would like to answer the opening opposition regarding the statement, the very first statement that you say that the first leader not do the justification, a bad justification upon the corruptors. I do really not agreeing this one, because I think that you say like that all of the leaders in this world is not a good leaders, because the good leaders have the principle that all of the bad people should be justified and should be punished by what they have done in their life. So the second one, you have stated about the family members that did not know what they are, what one of them, like the family members did about the corruption and also the money laundering and etc. But I guess, psychologically, that people have an eye and also an ear. So people, eventually the family members should be able to know what their fathers or mothers do regarding the corruption. Imagine that all of the people in this world do not know about it. So how dumb is it, the people? So come back again with the topic of the family members. So I guess this I totally not agreeing that all of the members of the family did not know what their fathers and mothers do regarding the corruption. So one of the member knows, all of the members knows. So that's why the justification and also the merging, punishment for all of the, for all the family members are the what is it called? Like the fairest one. Because what? Because if you did one thing, did the punishment to the fathers, and then it will give the lessons to all of the members to not doing the corruption and also money laundering. And also, one members who enjoy the result of the corruption, all of the members also enjoy the result of the corruption and money laundering itself. And the second one, you have stated that it is better to give the rehabilitation and also, what is it called, the reparation panelists and so on. I think this is not a good idea, because it will expend much money, it will expend much time and also energy for the country just to do some business to the people who will never realize what they have done. Because what? When you say about the psychology things, all people, each person has the different psychological and also mental aspects. When you are rehabilitating, doing the rehabilitation and also doing psychology tests or psychology treatment to the people who will not realize and having the bad habit of corruption and also having the bad habit of doing the money laundering and etc., they will do it again after the rehabilitation, because it's their human nature. So you cannot justify that all people can be a good person. No, there is no. Because what? Because all the psychological, all the psychological aspect, each of the, mentality aspects of each person is different. Please take the point of that. And the third one, about the regulation. If you say that the regulations are too hard, so you come back again with the, being the very first leader who is not fair. I think this is not, the things which is stated unconsciously. Because what? Because if you say that about the regulation should be justify all of the humankind, not only one person and also another person, and it's related with the human rights. That you say that the human rights are not being owned by all of the doers of the corruption and also the money laundering or anything else in the jail, but also all of the victims. Think about the victims. Think about the families' victims, the psychology of their children and also their father, their mother, and etc. Please think about it. And then talking about the, back again to the regulation, there will be no mercy for the person who did the corruption in this world. This is occasionally and also generally done by all countries in the world. Because what? Because corruption will be the parasite for the country and also the development of the country itself. And the second one, you stated that the corruptors still have the good mentality to be repaired. I have stated again that reparation panelists and all of the rehabilitation things are not completely effective to change the corruptors and also the doers of the criminal things, everything of it. And then about the sentence of death, you say that the sentence of death are demanded and also are really purposing for the, like the bad criminal one and should be done, but the corruptors did not kill anything, but they kill the future of other person. They kill the future of other family. They kill the future of the children of other family. You have been thinking about that. If you just only, like pointing out about the psychology and also about the socio-psychology itself. And then you have stated that talking about the human rights. Again, I say to you that all people have the human rights. Not only the doers, but also all of the victims and also all of the people itself. Like all children, all adults have the good human rights to be supported by all of the government and also all of the the justice itself. And and why you just only focusing on the corruption, on the corruptors, then you say it like, it is like you are just focusing on the corruptors and do not focusing on the victims of the corruption itself. Have you think about that? So I think this is not a good, right? And then, sorry. And then you say giving the protection of the quick time. I think this is not a good idea, because when you give the protection of the quick time, it will give the idea for the corruptors to do the corruption again. It will give the idea for the corruptors to, to save more their money. So after they are being jailed and after they are free from the jail, they are still having the, the savings of it. Thank you very much.
I would like to emphasize from my partner. Firstly, every member family will know what other member family do. So every member family will enjoy money from the corruption. The second, bring the money back better than giving nothing from the nation. Rehabilitation for the corruption make a domino effect. For the firstly, they will high cost. The second, they will make killing in the jail. And lastly, the person who did the corruption should be the one who give back the money. The conclusion from us are bring money back from the person who did the corruption. Rehabilitation doesn't work because it high cost and they will not assurance that they will never repeat it again. And the last word from us, corruption is human right violence. Corruption kills people. It is human right violation to emphasize corruptors. Thank you.